I've noticed that having Fraps running seems to piss off OBS when I'm broadcasting certain games, so here's hoping that that gets fixed. Or, I mean, that this fixed the problem, and I can now see, or more importantly, you guys can now see me. I don't know, hopefully. The video is loading on my second machine, so I'm gonna hang out until I can actually see it and make sure that shit's going right. And doop 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 doop. Why is it loading so slowly? Hey Twitch, wake up.
Tam reload. Fix. Laughing face.
Sweet. Okay, awesome. I got note that it was fixed, and you guys probably just heard that because I think it's going to broadcast all of that information across. Anyway, so before technical difficulties, I was saying that it's important to hit all the bookshelves because you can get little skill ups off of them. And like I said, I'm not going to read all the books for the purpose of this stream. But in doing so, I've gotten a lot of skills that I wouldn't normally get. So reading books is very important. And like I said earlier, before technical difficulties, a lot of these books have gotten data mined on ESO Head, so you can read through them at your leisure. Also, I'm doing a quest where I am setting free a ghost, and I'm pretty sure setting free a ghost is a bad idea, so I wouldn't do that in real life if I were ever you. Not that you encounter a lot of ghosts in, dank dark dungeons, but
you were the first to come here in many long centuries, since this place was sealed. I despaired of anyone ever finding their way here. I am the High Librarian of Dresden Keep. I was charged with protecting our greatest treasure, the combined histories of the earliest days of High Rock. Do be careful with these books, they are in pristine condition. Indeed, our patron is Hermaeus Mora, the scryer of the heavens and he who determines the tides of fate. These treasures have been sealed away for too long. Hoarding knowledge is worse than hoarding gold, or so our patron has decreed.
And I feel like doing anything for Hermaeus Mora is a bad idea, but that requires a previous knowledge of the Elder Scrolls.
Take this index. It contains the names of all the volumes and scrolls the keep contains. You must give the Dresden Index to someone who can make use of it, such as a scholar of magic. Like a civilized person, you may leave through the door on the far side of the vault. No need to use the well again. The ward on the gate has been broken, and the door will open now.
Okay. This is a lot of bad ideas. Not only is helping a ghost a bad idea, but helping Hermaeus Mora is a really bad idea.
I can feel the grip of those accursed anchors releasing. After all this time, I am free. In truth, I do not know. My people are long gone. I could move on to Aetherius, or I could remain in Tamria. See what became of the land after the Elysians were defeated. Truer words words have rarely been spoken. Thank you for setting me free. But heed this bit of advice before I depart. Not everything you meet in ancient ruins shall be as cordial as I. Fare you well.
Yep, that's not surprising. I totally expected this to end badly with that dude attacking me, but apparently not. I also fully expect helping out Hermaeus Mora will end badly. I remember Dress and Keep being worse than that when I've done it before.
You returned. What did you find? Was it jewels? Ivory? Gold? What? There's no fabulous treasure? There's no gold? I died for a bunch of moldy old books? Ah, cruel fate. I wish I had a book before all this that would have told me what was in this stupid old keep. I plan to meet my friend Valinwe in Aldcroft after I recovered the keep's treasures. She's in the Mages Guild. I suppose you could tell her what you found. And tell her what happened to me, I guess. Indeed. I know she'll be interested in what you discovered. Like all members of the Mages Guild, she's always been more attracted to stuffy old books than to gold or jewels. Ah well, I suppose it's time for me to move on. Farewell.
Okay, so what the hell do I want to do? Let's go back to Aldcroft and meet Valinwe in the inn. Or not the inn, the Mages Guild. And for those who've watched the stream, Grandma is doing as well as could be expected. She's resting and basically sedated so that she'll be forced to rest. I guess it was not yesterday, but day before yesterday. She was freaking out in the bed. She tried to pull her IV line out, and so they've got her hooked up to a ventilator, but like on the lowest setting, and sedated so that she chills out and rests. And granted, I would probably try and pull my IV out as well. But they've done a CAT scan, and everything looks fine on the CAT scan. No sign of a stroke, no bleeding. Her vitals overall look good, so it's just a matter of time. Like, I think she just literally got exhausted past the point of going, and then her lowered lung capacity and falling
My enchantments are superior to anything you'll
caused her
find anywhere
to end
else
up in the
world.
hospital. So hopefully, given time, she'll heal and all will be good.
To Bella's silky breeches. Look at the books on
The
this.
Bella's Silky
This is
Britches.
unprecedented.
That's a great one.
Where did Richard find such a thing? What a remarkable discovery. Spirit? Ah, Richard. I knew you would get yourself killed one of these days chasing your beloved treasures. I spent many an evening listening to his tales of adventure. I shall miss him dearly. The Dressen Index? Remarkable. I'm sad that Richard died, but the information in the keep will be invaluable to our scholars. Thank you for this. And here's something for your trouble. What a magnificent find! Quality and
Okay, let's see. To the blacksmith, so I can break some stuff down. Then I guess onwards with the rest of the Camlorn cycle of quests. I like the way the armor shines at night.
At least I'm getting something done.
Search dagger. Yeah, sure. Research the trait, not that I hope to be making many daggers. Oh, I want to sell that if it's ornate. Stuff. Is there no cloth station here? Yep, there it is. Oh, that's woodworking. Oh well, I probably got some stuff to break down there either. Nothing I can research there. Nothing I can research there. I don't want to improve. I hit the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, so now I just need a clothing station, which is right here. Nothing. Okay, all this stuff.
Ask anyone. If you want the best, you need to make it yourself.
Wow, I've gotten a lot of glyphs, and I haven't even done any enchanting. Okay. So weapon, weapon. I know there's some camps that I've missed. I'm just not sure where they're at in the map. So I guess I'll continue onwards this direction. Guessing that anchor is still bugged because it doesn't look like anything's up, but it's still going strong. So yeah, when I was out here yesterday, these things were not easy. In part, I got wrecked by them because I thought it was just an animation. Because the mobs weren't up until I had touched the weapon to loot it. So I just thought it was part of a cinematic for touching the weapon, but no, it wasn't, and it killed me a lot.
They think they have an advantage, do they? Wait until their plan crumbles around them. Set it ablaze!
Oh, hey, Sky Shard. Sweet. I've made a lot of these Sky Shards just painfully obvious, whereas they used to be much harder to find.
Make sure these orders circulate among the troops. We need to be prepared for what's to come.
It'd be helpful if I was on the actual right quest. Yep, ripple effect. Ouch. I still haven't really found anything looking like a broken down ship, which is where the treasure map was going to lead me, so I may go faff about for a bit and look for that.
It's true. Fal Chu is tall as a tree, with claws like great swords.
Yes, yes, and he breathed fire and ate warriors, armor and all. I've heard it all before.
Bagroon here claims that the threat Fal Chu poses has been greatly exaggerated. Poor fool wouldn't know a moth from a mammoth. Ah, the focus objects. These would do very nicely. Let me just, I don't think that was supposed to come off. Well, these swords are pretty beat up. I'm sure we'll still have plenty of material for the ritual, though. If all goes well, we'll be able to peer into the past. Hopefully see what happened to Fal Chu. Find out how the Durenis were able to defeat the Alessians so long ago. And if something goes wrong, well, then we shall see what we shall see. Of course, we'll be using the amalgamated essence of the past, focused with these ancient weapons, to open a sort of window into history. Follow me. Now we may finally learn how Fal Chu was defeated.
And maybe we'll find out how tall the Horker really was.
Listen to me. You must listen.
Giuliano's little teapot! We did it! I think. The spell worked better than I anticipated. We didn't just create a window into the past, we opened a door! The very air ripples with temporal disturbance. Somewhere nearby, the door into history stands open. All we need to do is step through it. A fragment from the past, I think. Something that was pulled forward with the spell. Let's hope that was all we pulled forward. Someone brave and rash enough has to actually step through the door we opened. I'm too valuable to get lost in the past, and Bagroon would probably change history with all his usual bumbling about. Ask Grala what she thinks we should do.
I betcha I'm gonna go through the portal.
We heard a scream, and then ripples of magical distortion started to sweep across the battlefield. What happened? They were supposed to cast a simple divination spell, nothing more. Sarvith wasn't supposed to open any doorways. I don't like this. Time magic shouldn't be meddled with. But what's done is done. Maybe one of those ripples has the answers we seek. Examine the ripples. See if there really is a doorway of some kind out there. And keep an eye out for anything else out of the ordinary. Who knows what they may have pulled out of the past.
Okay, time to look at ripples.
You seek to see into the past. I can guide you. I can show you how Fal Chu met his death. If Fal Chu has risen, then he must die again. Go to the crypt. I'll meet you there and show you how to discover the secret you seek.
Nothing like a little Sunday afternoon grave robbing. Oh hey, crypt door is now open. Sweet. Or maybe it always was, and I just didn't go down here.
I remember this place. It all started here on the day of the final battle. We gave up everything to kill Foul Chew. I'll be damned if I just let him come back to life and curse the world again. I'm here because the one I loved gave up everything that day to save his people. You seek answers. I'm here to help you find them and hopefully avoid the tragedy that occurred on that long ago day. This armor is your key to the past. It belonged to my beloved and was buried in this place of honor. It was my beloved's hand that cut Foul Chew down. You'll relive the last moments of the battle. You'll take the place of my beloved. Experience the fall of Foul Chew as it happened. But be careful. You can affect events. Whatever you do may have untold consequences. You won't just see a vision of the past. You'll live through it. What you do may change the destiny of those around you. This is a terrible burden to carry, but it's the only way to get the information you seek. When you're ready, put on the armor. Oh, this armor brings back such memories. Now get dressed. There's much to see, and the connection to the past won't last long. When Foul Chew dies, the armor will eject you from the past. You'll return unharmed to the here and now. Yes, that's what will happen. I'm sure of it. It was a violent, bloody time. The Alessians were on a holy crusade to purge every Mer who occupied this land and called it home. They destroyed anything with even the smallest connection to magic. Would you stand by while those who didn't deserve to die were judged by religious zealots? Unless I strongly misjudged you, I think not. Wise, kind, courageous. Everything one could want from a constant companion. But you'll see soon enough. I only hope that what you learn will help you in the present situation.
Okay, so I seem to not be able to move right now. That happens occasionally, and I'll have to do reload UI. But I'm not sure. Not really sure where the armor is, unless it's something. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sweet.
There you are, my love. I was starting to worry. Why do you linger, my love? Commander Parmeon rallies the troops for the final assault. You're his best officer and our noblest knight. You should be at his side for this. Did that blow to your head rattle your senses? We're on the verge of turning the tide, and we'll launch the strike against Foul Chew's headquarters soon. Come, my love. We have work to do. The Alessian orders, of course. They're crucial. We captured the messenger, but not before he handed the orders off. We need to search enemy soldiers until we can retrieve them. We can't have the Alessians surprise us when we're this close to victory. Do what you have to do and find those orders.
Okay. Time to find the orders. There. I don't know. It might be a static spawn, or I don't know if I need to kill a bunch of stuff or just somewhere on the ground. Oh, yep, somewhere on the ground. Okay, back to the Drenny camp.
Burn it!
These are no longer ghosts, so I can't use silver bolts on them as anything other than just direct damage.
Greetings. About time you returned. There you are, my knight. Did you recover the orders? Excellent. You're a credit to the Dureni Guard. Now we can prepare a proper counterattack to the upcoming Alessian assault. They won't know what hit them. You should show these to the Iliad King. He just arrived and is eager to get involved. Yes, he surprised us all. We weren't expecting the last king of a dying people to show up on the field of battle. But he's a brilliant tactician and his advice can only help. Meanwhile, we'll send Alana's unit to put an end to Falchu. What nonsense. Alana can handle it. If these orders are any indication, I need you to lead our defenses. But speak to Alana.
Hello there.
A Breton fighting for the Dareni. Somewhat surprising, though not unheard of considering the current circumstances. Wait a moment. That armor. I've heard stories about you. They say you fight as if Auriel himself blessed you. The situation unfolding upon the battlefield is telling enough. These orders only confirm my suspicions. The Alessians plan to slip past your defenses to, how do they put it, catch the Dareni with their trousers down. What a curious phrase. Use the Dareni magic of your armor to spot the covert shadow scouts before they can do any significant damage. Then dispatch them with extreme prejudice. Simple enough, really. But I'm actually very curious about you. These old Iliad eyes see many things. Everyone in this yard, for example, radiates an aura of life force. But not you. Your aura's missing. I can't tell if you're not truly alive, or you just do honesty. A most redeeming quality. But we will have to speak of this later, when matters are less pressing. Right now, we have a battle to win. I appreciate you.
I know you wanted to go after Falchu, but you'll see plenty of action defending the— I appreciate your concern, my love, but orders are orders. If either of us fails, this entire battle could be lost. But have no fear. I'll make sure we never have to worry about Falchu again. How? He's just a man, my love. I'll stick my sword in him a few times until he drops. Then I'll stab him again. I'll be back in no time, carrying his head high as a trophy. I can't think of a better gift to celebrate our new family. Later, my love. I'll tell you all about it after the battle. No need to distract you right now. It's nothing but good news, though, I promise. I love you, you know. Now go.
We make our final stand here. The Alessians are rabble and their numbers mean nothing. This land is ours and we intend to keep it. Today, Falchu and the Alessians meet their end at our hands. Today we celebrate our victory.
Hail.
Hello there.
these are getting really freaking too close for comfort. I need to make sure I have tinctures and shit on my bar. Okay, one more hit attacker.
Captain, Foul Chew's headquarters. We were ambushed, surrounded.
Crap. Okay. Onwards to Faffs.
There were too many of them. They tore us apart. Captain, I have bad news. Commander Parmian is dead. Commander Parmian decided to accompany us, but it was a trap. We expected to find Foul Chew and his officers, but there was a whole platoon waiting for us. We couldn't stop them. The commander fought bravely, but they cut him down and took Alana. I'm afraid there isn't much time. We expect Foul Chew to launch a full-scale assault at any moment. It's a tough choice. I think there are enough of us left alive to go after Foul Chew, but we also need to rescue Alana. This isn't an easy choice, I know. I don't envy you. But whatever you decide, we'll... Very well, Captain. I'll send one of us...
Okay. Need more stamina badly. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that. I keep hoping that I can get 20 and get shield charge, but
Put those damn fires out. It's time to wipe out all traces of those Durini. More Durini? Put an end to these pests now! You're nothing before me! Your puny weapons are no match for my fangs and claws! It can end like this? Oh, not
It's time for you to go back now. Return to your time. You learn that Foul Chew's weakness is fire. Use that knowledge well.
weren't sure if you'd be coming back to us.
Ha! It worked! I knew it! Into the past and back again! Ha! Are you all right? The ancient armor, it drew you into the past, but we knew it was temporary. You belong here, my friend. Fire! Of course! That makes all kinds of sense! Quickly, report your findings to Grala. She needs to hear what you've learned.
So we gotta burn a werewolf.
You're back, and you're safe. Thank the Divines. I was afraid we lost you. According to the legends, when the Nameless Soldier killed Falchu, the armor shattered. The Nameless Soldier died. I was afraid history would repeat. She was killed, but her sacrifice was worth it, both in the past and in the present. If you discovered Falchu's weakness, then Alana's death wasn't in vain. You're back, and you're safe. Thank the Divine. Fire! Of course! That makes perfect sense. The beast can't stand against its purifying flame. With your help, we will set Camlorn free and destroy Falchu once and for all. Now we know Falchu's weakness. We must share this knowledge with Camlorn. I just hope there's still time to save the city. If you go north, you should be able to catch up with the Lion Guard forces. Find an officer and tell him what we learned. Knowing Falchu's weakness might make all the difference.
Okay, that was an upgrade on the shield. Hi, Ray.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fascinating.
You're fascinating. That is a truthful statement, but...
It's been an interesting weekend.
Yeah, same here.
What happened to you?
Grandmother's in the hospital.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's, she's as good as can be expected. She's basically being sedated so that she'll rest, but, basically, my mom, Friday morning, found her on the floor, unresponsive, and I don't know. So I took the sick cat in to the vet at 11:30 or whatever. That's why I took a day off. But then about noon, I got a call from my mom saying Grandma was at the hospital, so I've been dealing with that.
That explains why you weren't responding. I hope everything's okay.
Yeah, well, I as well as can be expected, I think, for right now. I are streaming Samia, so
My Google Chrome has been acting finicky. Not opening pages and whatnot.
that sucks.
I clicked on the About tab, but it was just sitting there in the spinner trying to see if it could update. And it wasn't updated.
Captives in the tower. noise off. I hear Nernroot. I hears it. I just don't know where it's at. There it is. See, Nernroot makes the appropriate sound. This area's been significantly reworked, because I remember it being mostly undead in past builds. Or maybe I'm just not in that area yet.
Which faction are you playing?
Daggerfall. I'm on the orc.
Get out of here.
To the weird enclave. Before I check out this area over here.
$600 patch. I guess it'll be a little while before I can play. I'll satisfy myself with some Diablo.
That's what most people have been playing the last couple nights. I streamed a little Hearth or Heroes of the Storm last night. Yeah, like it takes forever to get an actual match with players. So I've just been playing practice, which is you against a bunch of bots that aren't very good.
Got it.
But player named Jane Cobb. You sir win at names.
That's funny.
Oh hey, a thing, a place. Mines of Curas.
Poor Kitty's been hiding all weekend.
Freaked from having all these people she's not familiar with.
Yeah. Well, just the one, my mom.
I thought your brother came up too.
No, just my mom. My dad and my little brother were skiing. Yeah, my mom decided she was going to be all alone this weekend, so she wanted to not be all alone.
Okay. Always worries me when I go into an area where like everything's already dead and you're not sure quite how high level it is.
Oh yeah.
Because you just watch, like, everything will respawn on top of you.
You're like, oh, yep, that's 10 levels higher than me.
Thankfully, this is exactly the same level as I am, so... I basically lost my level buffer. 'Cause I think I've missed a bunch of content. Like, that I just didn't end up roaming around and finding.
I think in one of the betas I just got bored and started running around in my, whatever I was playing at the time. It had a bow.
Mm-hmm.
And I was level 5, running around this, like, level 11 area. Found the rare boss mob that's up on the coastline.
Yeah. The giant tree thingy.
Oh no, the raptor. It was in, the Elk-Mary zone. And he dropped a purple level 9 bow. It was so great.
You kited all the things?
Yeah, and I kited the one thing. And he's actually pretty easy to kite. Like, he's not immune to forms of CC. And if he misses his charge, because he's one of those, like, raptor demon thingies.
Oh, a clan fear?
That.
Yeah. The dinosaur raptor thing. Or the Triceratops raptor.
Jurassic Park from hell.
Yeah. Yeah, those guys are, like, they're hard, but they're very predictable.
Yeah. So he would do his little charge thing, and, like, if you didn't get hit by it, then he would just kind of stand there and look silly. Stun.
Yeah, this is crazy time. There's a bunch of people down in here. Like I just wandered into this cave because it was here. And there's a bunch of people in here. People are knocking stuff back, fire chainsing it, and... I'm sure there's a quest associated with this, I just don't have it.
You haven't killed the right mob that starts it yet?
I'm guessing not. Yeah. Oh well. I picked up a book that's a quest out of here. So I got a Sky Shard for my troubles.
Yay! I love Sky Shard.
Man, these guys are even dropping minor soul gems.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are they filled?
Yeah, they're completely filled. I will totally take that. Apparently I have completed Mines of Karas. That's the thing that I love is like, you know, it doesn't really matter if you get the quest to start a place. If you just wander around and find it, you can still complete it. And you may get another quest that goes in there later, and that's cool, but you can do the content in the area without having the quest to go there.
My sister and the other women made it here. Everyone's a bit rattled and tired, but otherwise they don't seem hurt. Thank you. Weirus Emily says a hag named Mother Merc was likely behind the abduction of the women. I wish we could stop her before she tries this again. All this danger and adventure. We're so not cut out for this. Mother Merc leads a coven of hags. That's what the Weirus's told me. The coven hunts women to convert into hags or thralls. The Weirus's told me about the Reach woman, Sebelic. She knows how to deal with Mother Merc. She's staying with the Weirus's at the Northern Enclave. Meeting you was a bright spot in this otherwise dark adventure. If you can stop Mother Merc, that'll be one less thing for us to worry about. You can find Sebelic in the Northern Weird Camp. Just follow the road across the bridges. I'll answer what I can. They say she's got a taste for flesh. Thinks the bog belongs to her and the hags. The Weirus's have been fighting with her for generations. Sebelic is a Reach witch staying with the Weirus's. Weirus Emily says she can look right into you and say things about your past and future. The Weirus's say she isn't evil, but I'd still be careful around her.
Okay, I'm gonna take a break real quick. See ya in a bit.
Alrighty.